We're going to start in a standing position, so standing up. And we're going to stand like at the back of your mat. And what we're going to do is rolling down all the way to the ground. And then rolling back up. Just nice and slow. Just getting a bit of movement through that back.
Jackson,
Yeah.
it'd be really good if you could turn that music off or really low. It's really hard to hear you.
Okay, sorry, I'll turn that down. Alright, there we go. Okay, rolling back down, and then this time we're going to walk our hands all the way to the front of the mat. And then walking back all the way to our feet. And then rolling back up. Okay, we're going to do that 2 more times. Rolling our hands all the way down, walking our hands up, and walking our hands back. So just getting that whole body moving. Rocking back up, last one. Rolling down, walking those hands out, and then walking back. And then once you bring your hands to the knees, we're just going to drop down onto our hands and knees. We're going to do some cat-cow. So starting with breathing in, arching our back, tucking our chin, and then dropping that chest through, looking up to the sky. If it's a bit uncomfortable for your knees, just put a towel or that cushion under your knees. Otherwise, we're just going to do 5 of these, arching that back, breathing out as you drop that chest through. Breathing in, arching that back. Trying to imagine your shoulder blades are trying to separate, breathing right into that back, and then breathing through, dropping that chest through, arching that lower back. So we're getting a bit of movement through that pelvis as well. Breathing in, arching that back, breathing out, dropping that belly through. And then last one, arching that back, dropping that chest through, and breathing. Okay, from here we're going to do our threading the needle. So we'll do left hand is going to go under the right armpit, just extending that right arm, head down to the ground, just taking a few breaths here, just kind of warming up that body, breathing into the belly, and then swapping sides, so bringing that left arm back up in front, bringing that right arm through under that left armpit now, dropping the head to the ground. And a couple of breaths here on your right side. Should feel a bit of a stretch for that back of that right shoulder. Good, and then from here we're going to come back up onto our hands and knees, rolling over onto our back. We're just going to get our back just moving a little bit as well. So rolling down, we're just going to do a few little knee hugs on our back. Just a little hug, relax, a little hug. Relax, little hug, relax. Should be quite pleasantness, shouldn't be straining at all. Good, last 3, 2, and then last 1. And our feet are going to drop down to the ground. Knees are pretty close together, and then we're going to roll from left to right with your breath, okay? So rolling from left to right, just as far as feels comfortable. If going down a little bit further each time is good, or if just halfway is enough, then that's good. All we're doing is just getting that lower back moving with a bit of rotation. Good. 2 more on each side. All right, last one. Good, okay. From here we're going to come back up to a kneeling position. We're going to grab our band, okay? And now we're just going to start going through some arm exercises. So what we're going to do starting off is a bit of a chest opener. So our left leg's going to be up in front. I'll demonstrate. Left side's going to be up in front. Right hand's going to be up in front, and you're going to grab onto the band. No, maybe I don't know, shoulder width apart. That right hand's going to stay in front, and our left hand is going to pull around. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of a twist in our chest. So we're opening up our chest, squeezing with our back. Good, we're going to do 5 on each side. Following your hands with your eyes. Good, once you've done 5 on the left, you're going to swap feet. So right leg comes up now. Left hand starts in front. And now opening to the other side. So left hand staying nice and strong. And you're following around your right hand with your eyes. So looking over that right shoulder each time. 2 more. 4, 5. Okay. From there, what we're going to do is we're going to keep that kneeling position. We'll do with our left foot up. So we're going to do a shoulder flexion. So you're going to grab right at the end of the band. And let's do thumbs up to the sky. Now think about nice and tall, tucking our tailbone under. So the chest is nice and tall. Good posture. Think about nice long spine. Okay. Thumbs up to the sky, and we're going to lift up in front and then back down. Okay, so we're working the top of the shoulders. Lifting up in front, nice long arms. And good, if it's a little bit too much pressure on the knees, again, put a cushion under the knees, by pulling up. And if you have, any issues with the shoulders, just go as far as you can that you feel that you're working the muscles on the shoulder, but not going into a painful range, okay? All right, we're going to do 10 of these, just holding for 2 seconds at the top of each time, okay? So coming up in front, 1, 2, coming down. Coming up, 1, 2, coming down. Okay, you should feel the top of those shoulders working now. Coming up, 1, 2, coming down. Coming up, 1, 2, coming down. Now still think about nice tall spine, okay? Keep that good posture, 1, 2, good, 4 more. 1, 2, 1, 2, last 2, 1, 2, nice, last one, 1, 2, and rest. Okay, good, check it out. Should feel that top of the shoulders are working now. Next one we're going to do is some bicep curls. So we'll do our right leg up in front this time, so switch it over. Now you probably want to grab a little bit further down the band, add a little bit more tension. Okay, and we're going to grab it, as if you're holding a dumbbell, same kind of thing. Grabbing on with that band. And now this one as well, you can do in a standing position. So if you want to do it in a standing position and make it a little bit tougher, that's okay. I'm just going to demonstrate on my knee so everyone can see. Okay, so from front on, we've got holding onto the band, pulling up with our hands, 1, 2, coming down. Let's go up, 1, 2, coming down. 1, 2, coming down. Keep going at your own kind of pace, just that 2-second hold each time. 1, 2, coming down. So focus on that nice tall spine, nice and long. Make sure our posture's good while we're doing this movement. Good, last 3. 1, 2, coming down. 1, 2, and then last one. 1, 2, coming down. Okay, good. What we'll do, we'll come into standing. I'm going to demonstrate on kneeling just because it's a bit easier for the camera. What we're going to do is we're going to do some pull aparts. So what we're going to do is kind of like a fly, okay? But so you're going to grab pretty much as tough as you want to make it with the band. You can grab right on the end or grab like, just over halfway. I'm going to pull the band apart and make sure you don't hunch up those shoulders. Yep, shoulders back and down, pulling, trying to squeeze between the bottom of your shoulder blades. Good, and same kind of thing. 1, 2, coming in. 1, 2, coming in. We're doing 10 of these. 1, 2, coming in. Make sure those shoulders don't come up nice and low. Good, 1, 2, and still think nice and tall, keeping that nice posture. Head's long, chin's not too forward or too far back. Think about tall spine. Good, last 2 of these. 1, 2, last one. 1, 2. Good, okay. Good. That's pretty good arm work. We're going to come back to arms closer to the end. What we're going to do is come back down onto our side now, and we're going to tie up the band. So you're going to tie it around your knees relatively tight, or if you've got a small loop band, you can put a small loop band on. Okay, good. Once you've got that band tied up, now we've got a two-part movement with this. So we're doing, and it's up to you how hard you want to make it. What we're going to try and do is a clam, so keeping our feet together, separating our knees, so we're getting our glutes working. But it's up to you if you want to also add a plank with the clam coming down. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of a work. If you want to do, come up for the clam, come down, and then come up to you. Just kind of pick how difficult you want to make it, okay? I'm going to demonstrate coming up with the plank and then doing the clam. Okay, we're going to do 10 on each side, okay? So that's coming up. So starting on our left side, coming up, pressing out with those knees, coming back in, dropping those hips down, okay? Let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should feel that right glutes working and also probably those left obliques. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, coming up, last one, 10. Good. Okay, swapping over to the other side now. Just resting on that right side. All right, so same again, up to you if you want to just do the clams, just getting those glutes, or if you want to add that plank, we're going to add that plank, okay? 10 on this side. So make sure that your knees and hips are in line with your elbows as well. Okay, coming up, let's do the first one. Good, coming down, keeping those feet together, just trying to squeeze that band apart. So you should feel that left glute working, and also probably those right obliques. Coming up. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last 2, 9, and then last one, 10. Good, okay. All right, we're just gonna do a little bit more glute work. So coming onto our back now, keeping that band around the knees. And we're gonna do our glute bridges. So remember, flattening our back, squeezing those glutes, pressing up with our heels, and just pressing out into that band each time. We're going to do a 5-second hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that band back in, coming back down, okay? So a few steps. First is flatten that back, squeeze the glutes, press through the heels, press out into that band, and then we're holding here for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. So you should feel those glutes working now, okay? Flatten that back, squeeze the glutes, pressing through the heels, pressing out into that band. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Good, 6 more. Flatten out back, pressing up with those hips, pressing out to the band. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Should really feel those glutes working. Coming back down. 4 more. Pressing into that, up to the sky, pressing out into that band. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Nice, 3 more. Flatten that back, squeezing the glutes, pressing up to the sky, pressing out to that band. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Last 2. Should really feel those glutes now. Flatten that back, pressing through the glutes. You can lift your toes up if you want a little bit extra work. Pressing out to that band. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back in. Nice, last one. Pressing up to the sky, pressing out to that band. We're doing 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Should feel those glutes now, okay? We're going to do the band around our feet now, okay? And I'll demonstrate the movement. We're going to do some hip flexion, so bringing our knees up, but a bit of core as well. So we're going to be lying on our back, making sure our back is nice and flat against the ground. pulling up with one leg at a time. So we're getting these muscles on the front of our hips working, and then coming back in, okay? And then switching sides, coming back in. But the focus is we keep our back flat against the bed, or against the ground, okay? All right, we're gonna do 10, so 5 each side, okay? Let's do our right leg first, so bringing up our right knee, making sure those toes are flexed as well, getting our muscles in the front of the shin working over, swapping over to the left side, going up, 1, 2, swapping the other side, flattening our back, keeping that back flat, so you should get that abdominal control for those abs switching on. Left side, 1, 2, going down, right side, 1, 2, going down halfway. Left side, flatten that back, 1, 2, and try not to hold on to your breath as well. I know I am, but you got to try and keep that breath going. Right side, back to the left side, 1, 2, last one in each side. Lifting out that right side, 1, 2, keeping that back flat, dropping down, last one on the left side, good, 1, 2, have a little rest. Nice. Okay, just going to finish with a 10-second hold in each side. So the challenge is going to be trying to keep that back flat, okay? All right, let's do our right side first. So bringing that right knee up to your belly, flattening that back, trying to breathe, holding up 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and resting. Nice, you should feel that core switching on as much as the front of the hip. We'll do left side now, 10 seconds. Let's lift it up, flatten that back, keep it flat, breathing into the belly, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice, let's get rid of that band. All right, we're gonna get into some dead bug. So dead bug, the core exercise, I'll demonstrate. We've got a few levels, so it's kind of up to you where you're at, and make it easier so you're not putting too much pressure on your lower back or if it's too hard. So we've got a few levels. First level we're gonna do is just hands up, and if you can do just dropping one foot down to the ground at a time, with the focus is on keeping that back flat. Okay, so this is just our first level, even if you just hands it on the ground, just one at a time, keeping that back flat and breathing through the belly. Next level is, hands up in front, dropping down, and then next level from that is opposite hand, opposite leg, dropping down to each side. The challenge with the opposite hand, opposite leg is that your tendency is going to want to arch the back. We have to make sure that we're keeping that back flat. Okay, we're going to do 2 rounds of 10, okay? Choose what your level progression is, okay? And we're going to start, so starting in your starting position, we're going to do right arm, left leg, or just dropping your left leg, and let's go, dropping down, keeping that back flat, bringing back up. Swap to the other side, left hand, right leg to the ground, just tapping on the ground, coming back up. Keeping that back flat, good, and keep that breath going. 4, 5, keep that breath going, keep that back nice and flat. 6, 7, 8, keep that back flat. 9, keep the breath going. Last one, 10, tapping, coming up, keeping that back flat, and drop. Have a little rest. Nice. So if you felt you're struggling to keep that back flat, maybe regress the exercise, make it a little bit easier, okay? We're going to do one more round of 10, okay? If you found it was too easy, make it a little bit harder, add in the opposite hand, opposite leg. Okay, a couple of breaths, have a little rest, and then we're going to get going again. Okay, last 10. So hands up in front, or just your legs up, where you're at. Okay, I'm going to do left leg, right arm first, flattening that back, dropping down, coming back up. Then left arm, right leg's down, coming back up, keeping that back flat. 3. Left arm, right leg, 4. Switching over. 5, keeping that back flat, keep the breath going. 6, 7, 8. Last 2, 9. Keep that back flat. Keep the breath going. Last one, 10. Good, and rest. Whew. All right, grab the knees. Do a little hug. Maybe a few little circles with your knees. Get a little back massage. Nice, you're doing well. All right, we're going to roll onto our front now. So coming onto your front. Okay, we're going to do some push-ups. So again, we've got varying levels of how hard you want to make it. Okay, I'll demonstrate in terms of width. You want to have a little bit wider than your shoulders for your push-up. And when we're coming down with our push-up, our elbows are not dropping out to the side. They're going back at 45 degrees. Okay, so you imagine there's like a piece of paper, and when you're coming down, that piece of paper is staying in. It's not here. Okay, pushing down here. Okay. So in terms of progression levels, you can do on your knees nice and close. You can do knees further away. You can do feet up, okay? We're going to do 3 sets of 5, okay? But a slow kind of speed, so we're having to make the muscles work over a longer time. We can't just get away with speed. We're going to focus on our technique, okay? So let's start with our first set. I'm going to demonstrate with my feet up, okay? So going down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming back up. So slow down and then relatively quick coming back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming back up. Good, 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming back up. Last 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming back up. Last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming back up. Nice. Have a little rest there. Good. So if it was challenging, that's what we want. Should feel the triceps. Should feel the front of the chest. Sorry, my hair is just a mess. Have a little rest, and we're going to do 2 more sets of 5. Okay. All right. Getting ready. So setting up nice and wide, just outside of the shoulders. Remember, elbows are going to come back at 45 degrees. We're just going to go down for 3 seconds this time. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, coming back up. Good. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, coming back up. 1, 2, 3, coming back up. Last 2. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3, coming up. Nice. Little rest there. So make sure when you're going down that you're not collapsing, so you're keeping that core switched on and the back switched on, okay? Last 5, okay? Let's go nice and wide, a little bit wider in the shoulders. Up to you if you're on your knees or on your feet. Let's go. We're going to do 3 seconds again. So lying down, 1, 2, 3, pressing up. 1, 2, 3, pressing up. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, pressing up. Last 2. 1, 2, 3, pressing up. Last one. 1, 2, 3, pressing up. Good. And rest there. Whew, okay, let's widen those knees. We're going to do some child's pose. So just dropping down, head to the ground, resting there, trying to breathe into the belly, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And then we're going to walk our hands over to the right side, have a little stretch that left side of the body. A couple of breaths here. Good, and walking onto the other side, hands over to the left side now, getting that stretch to the right side of the body. Good, then coming back into the middle. And then coming on to our hands and knees. What you're going to get into now is you're going to get just a towel or a cushion. Okay, you're going to put it in front of you. And what we're going to do is a bit of a back exercise. So our forehead's going to be on the pillow or on the towel, okay? What we're going to be doing is doing some shoulder squeezes. So your hands are going to be by your side, and we're going to lift up. So our hands and shoulders come off the ground, okay? But our head is staying on the forehead. So it's going to make us have to switch on all our postural muscles on the back of the shoulders, okay? I'll quickly do a quick demonstration. So just getting a bit of space here. So you're going to start, going to get into a W, Okay, if this is too hard, then just hands by your side, but standing in W and then lifting up with my shoulders, holding here for 10, 9, 8. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, we're going to do 3 sets of 10-second holds. The focus is trying to squeeze through the middle of our back, not up here. Okay, so let's go down, head's touching the towel, forehead. Okay, starting in a W. All right, and we're lifting up our elbows and hands. 10 seconds here, squeezing between those shoulder blades. Good, forehead's on the ground. Breathing into that belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Have a little rest. Okay, 2 more of those, all right? Lifting our elbows and hands off the ground, holding here for 10 seconds. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Good, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting down. Good, should feel that tension in the back of the shoulders. Okay, last one, here we go. We're gonna go 15 seconds for this one. All right, lifting those elbows and hands off the ground, squeezing those shoulder blades together. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and resting down there. Nice, coming up onto our hands and knees. Just going to finish with a quick stretch, another quick chest opener. So you're going to be lying on, let's start on your left side, okay? Left hand's out and extended, right hand's on top. And we're going to be following our right hand's going to be following along our body, so following along our left arm, following along the chest, opening up to the side, looking over your right side, hands going straight, and then coming back along, hands following along the body. Okay, so we're getting that nice chest opening. We're going to do 3 of these, so following along the body, opening up that chest. The lower body's not moving, it's just that upper body that's twisting open, following back along. Last one on the left side, touching, extending that right arm, looking over the right shoulder, coming back across the body. Good, finishing up there. I'm going to roll into the other side, so doing it on your right side now. So lying on the right side, right arm's in front, left arm's on top. And then following with that left hand now, following along. Open up to the left side, lower body's not moving. Bring that left hand back along your chest, along the arm, finishing in the hand. And 2 more of these, going at your own pace. Breathing into the body, breathing into the belly. Coming back across. And then last one. Good. Back across the body. Finishing on that left hand. Okay, last little stretch. We're just going to finish up here. So we're going to grab our towel, or if you've got a block, okay, you're going to roll it up and you're going to put it between your shoulder blades, okay? So kind of like a foam roller almost, or if you have a foam roller, it's a pretty intense stretch, but you can do that. And then we're just going to lie on top of that, heads resting back, hands are by our side as if it's in a cactus, okay? And then we're just going to rest here, trying to let those hands drop to the side. You can see mine are quite tight. And we're just going to rest here for 30 seconds. Trying to feel that opening up of the pecs, opening up of the front of the chest. Breathing in through the nose, out through the belly. Good, last breath here. Good, rolling over to the side to get up. Good, and that's us. Thanks, team. If you haven't done the survey yet, please do